Impactful, uplifting, inspiring, moving. It's the Fresh Morning Rain, your daily inspiration with host Dr. Sunny Hatcher.
Well, good morning. GGIS, God's grace is sufficient. Today, I want to encourage you to trust God when you can't trace God. How many times have we heard we walk by faith and not by sight? This morning, as I was having coffee with the Father, I was sitting at my table looking out the window. For a moment, it was very dark, when all of a sudden there appeared a brightness in the sky. As I looked around to see if it was something causing it, I didn't see anything. Then out of nowhere, the moon popped out and lit the sky up totally. Then I noticed the clouds were moving back and forth and started blocking the moon. Because of where I was sitting, I could see the clouds moving. This was rather amazing to me because I went from seeing nothing to seeing the fullness of the moon back to seeing nothing. As I sat there in amazement, the clouds moved in again and the sky again went totally black. The beauty was that I saw the fullness of the moon, and I know it was there, and now the clouds were blocking it. I simply had to believe that it was there. I moved from seeing the moon being there to knowing the moon was there while not seeing it. While the sky was dark, I didn't lose sight of the fact that I knew something was simply blocking the moon from shining. Therefore, I didn't need to worry because I knew the moon was there because I saw it myself. Again, 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, we walk by faith and not by sight. God began to speak to me saying that this is how life can be. Life can sometimes block the light of God from shining in our lives. God is moving and has moved in ways where we know He is there, but something comes to block His presence to try to make us feel like He is not there. This is how you know you are growing in the Spirit, when you can trust God where you can't see God. Again, the clouds moved in and I could no longer see the moon. But I knew the moon was there. And because I knew the moon was there, I could rest in the fact that the cover of darkness was only temporary. And that if I waited just for a moment, the moon would pop out again. And even if it didn't, I knew that the moon was still there. God wants us to walk this way every moment in our lives. We know God is real. We know God is everywhere at all times. So even when things get dark in our own lives, or things don't go the way that we think that they should, we have to rest in that place knowing that God is there. And that it's only a matter of time before the light pops out and outshines the darkness. Look, God wants you to know today that while you may not see Him because of the clouds, you can best believe that He is there. You can trust God is there working on your behalf, even when you can't see Him. God says it's time to move from the feelings and emotions of His presence to simply knowing He is present. There is a big difference. You can trust God when you can't trace God. The good news about this is that this is not fake news. Real talk for real life. Look, you have a wonderfully blessed day, and as always, it is with much agape. God bless you.